Hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. All right, I got to get these chickens fed and see if you can see what else. Yep, she's out again. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, she came out of the middle pen. So I think she is also laying a colored egg. So I am thinking of catching her and put her in with Sue and see if she'll stay in there. I don't know. I don't know, but the easiest way to catch them is to feed them. See if I can get this one open. When it's cold, I give them almost double what I normally do because it takes their body more work to process all that corn that's in that scratch feed. And she's tangled up with my ground wire. Let me pause this for, well, I might could grab her, I don't know. But she definitely came out of Sunny's pen here in the middle. And the other one that lays a green egg, or blue egg, I think, is this gray one right here. So, I'll throw them a good hefty amount and see if I can't come up behind her and grab her, and I'll pause y'all for just a second. Well, she won't turn her back to me, and when I get within a couple feet of her, she starts to walk away. So I put a little scratch feed there. She won't turn her back to me. Oh, let me get the big pen. I've actually need to go buy some corn to put out in the deer feeders back there. And I'll probably pick up another bag of scratch for the chickens when I go get that. Because it's getting low in this barrel. Which, I mean, there's normal conditions. There's plenty. But the weather app, basically, all our weather apps are, they're never exactly right. Not in South Georgia anyway. So, but if they say it's going to be cold, it's usually cold. If it's going to be hot, it's usually hot. Pretty much anything else they're wrong about. But I'm going to see if I can remember to come out here after dark and take her off the roost. And put her over in there with Sue and see if she'll stay there. I mean, she ate most of that scratch that I just put out. On past the door. Get this one opened up. See if she'll go on back in there. Well, we got down to about 20 degrees last night. And the weather apps are saying for the next 9 to 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, it's going to be very cold. For Southwest Georgia, it's going to be very cold. So, most of the nights will be into the freezing temps. Which, I think we got one coming up this weekend coming. Saturday night supposed to be around 16, which is extremely low for my area. But 20 was enough. The older I get, the less I like the cold temperatures. But anyway, I'm going to get my feed bucket and get it filled up. And get in there. See, it's empty. I'm going to fill this up, fill up the feeders. Sonny doing his job. And get these chickens taken care of and make sure their water's okay. Because I know it froze last night. It had to have. I didn't come out this morning and check it. But it doesn't appear that I've got any busted pipes. I don't see any water collecting anywhere, which is a good thing. So, matter of fact, before I go feed them, let me walk back here and look. This is the other faucet, and I've got it at the cutoff valve off, and this pipe, I insulated it very well, but the ground looks no more wet than everything else, so I think we're okay there. All right, so I've got to get in here and get these chickens feeders filled up. You cannot let them run out of feed when it's cold. Their body creates heat by processing their feed, and corn helps a little more than their regular feed does. But that's why I give them more scratch when it's really cold. But I'm going to get these things fed, get the eggs collected, and get inside and try to get myself some supper before it gets too much later. I did finally order another cover from my other IBC tote. It's been shipped, so in the next week or two it'll show up. And I'll get that thing hosed off and cleaned up again and then covered up like I did the one next to it. And that'll help protect it a little bit from the sun and all that mess. But we got 2 inches of rain this past weekend. When I checked my rain gauge yesterday, might have been the day before, but when I checked it, it was on the 2-inch mark. So we got a good bit of rain. When everybody was originally forecasting the snow and the ice and all I got was rain, which was good. But then that was Sunday, and then Monday it was sunshine, still cold, but sunshine. And then of course Monday night it got down to about 20 degrees. When I woke up this morning around 5:30, it was 20 degrees outside. So that's too cold for me, guys. I don't live up north for a reason. But either way, I've still got chores that's got to be done. So I'm going to get off here and get my chores taken care of. If I go in there and grab those 2 hens that are laying colored eggs and put them in with Sue over there, the barnyard mix actually laid an egg yesterday. That's the only brown egg I'm getting from Sue's pen. The other 3 are laying a shade of green egg. So I'll put these 2 in there, and there'll be a blue and another green. And I'm going to try to grab the 2 from the last pen that are laying colored eggs and put them up there as well. So I'll have all of them in one pen if they'll stay. And then, you know, kind of it'll even the load a little bit. And Sue's a much more gentle rooster than some of these others, many others actually. And but he will do his job and take care of them. So that's about it, guys. It is too cold to be out here doing a whole lot of filming, so I'm gonna shut up, get my chores done, and get my butt inside. And as y'all saw, let me flip this jacket that I'm wearing is actually a heated jacket, and I don't have it on right this minute because it's actually pretty thick and has a little fur on the inside. You know, it's a pretty warm doggone jacket without the heat, but I'm fixing to turn the heat on and hopefully get these chores done without getting too doggone cold. So anywho, I'm sorry I pull y'all up here and you don't see nothing but bottom of my face. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching my videos, subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me. This channel this July I think will be 4 years old. I might be wrong, it may be 5, but you know, I'm still at 740 something subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. But YouTube's never gonna let me grow like some of these other bigger channels unless something remarkable happens. But I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. It's cold, stay warm, keep your water running when you need to. Whatever you got to do, set up a tent in your extra room in the house or in your living room. You know, do what you got to do to keep your family warm and safe during this Arctic cold snap that's coming through. But I appreciate y'all. Remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe. Be prepared.